Okay, hello everyone and welcome to animation. Today I'm going to watch Slime Isekai. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Episode 30, The Beauty Makes Her Move. So in this episode is when I make my move. I'm kidding. To everyone on YouTube, welcome. I hope you enjoy my reaction and review at the end. Oh yeah. He's on the way back now. They're on the way back now. Yoshi. A Slytherin cloak. He looked pretty beaten up. Calma. It's nice how his first reaction is not on the defensive, it's not rude, nothing. He's just like, hi, nice to meet you. Maybe you're mistaking me for someone, like trying to appear not dangerous because he's not. And the crazy comes out. Erosengi! Oh, he'll show you why you need to respect him. I hate the barrier. What did he say? Todone madawada? It's over. I was distracted. Are you guys fucking blind? Holy crap, that went dark. That limits it down a little, maybe. Hopefully. Wow, I like the rainbow effect. Think. She's so calm. Very different from seeing ha ha ha, you know. She's so calm, like what the frick? She's like not phased. Like, so chill. Very weird. It's so cool.
超えるもの。俺のグラトニーのようなものか。グラトニー？グラトニーか。ひなた。シズさんからはクロエたちだけじゃなく、お前のことも頼まれていたんだが、俺には時間がないんだ。悪いが手加減できそうもない。次で決めさせてもらうぞ。それでは私も最後に少しだけ本気を見せてあげましょう。覚悟しなさい。この一撃は今までの比ではない激痛を君に与えてくれるから。死になさい、デッドエンドレインボー。目覚めろ、グラトニー。両命令を受諾しました。速やかに実行に移ります。この命令を下すと同時に、俺の意識は闇の中へと沈むように消えていった。眠りにつくがごとく、俺の意識はそこで途絶えた。
Next time.
次回
Despair.
絶望。
絶望。Oh, Sky. Elizabeth says, is that the first time that Rimuru is losing a fight? I don't remember that before. He was so close to dying. I like this fight. Tiago says, at least that sorted out how season 1 ended. And Matty replied, the only close fight was with Milim. Gluttony eats everything it touches, right? I hope something like that. Yeah, I think it pretty much just sucks up all power or something. I don't exactly remember how it works, but it's pretty powerful. A star episode for you? Ooh, wow. For me, it was a little bit fast-paced still. Like I was still on the last, I was still stuck in the last episode where we were over there, and the whole Mulan thing, and the Demon Lord guy and Milim. I don't know, I was still like thinking what the hell's going on over there. Like, I don't know, the Demon Lord guy and Milim was with him and they were gonna fight. I don't know. And now we find out, okay, boom, it's the royal people. And yeah, it was very good. It was just a little bit fast-paced for me again. But the visuals were very good. I would probably give it an overall 8 out of 10. Some parts felt like there was a lot of talking, considering we just saw people literally being murdered in the streets, and then it just felt like, you know, this fight, there was a lot of, and obviously because he's like, he doesn't know what's going on over there, and he has to focus on just surviving himself. But it was a bit like, it was so sudden for me, and then boop, back to this normal fight, and things going on in his head and not knowing what's happening. So I felt like a little bit out of, until the end when he went into gluttony mode. That was really great. So maybe it'll be a little bit over an 8, but based on my first impression, I would say an 8 out of 10, very good. Did the magic girl remain inside the barrier, by the way? Do we know? Is she just stuck there with everyone she trapped? I think so. You mean Mulan? I think she's there, yeah. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest. I'm not sure how lots of things works. Like, I thought Mulan was the one that put up the barrier, but now it seems like I'm not 100% sure who's working with who and what is the purpose of what. But I'm sure it will be explained more clearly in coming episodes. Because there's the Demon Lord guy somehow working with Milim, but also that greedy kingdom, and I assumed these royal guards were from there, but no, maybe not. They look like they're even higher than them. I don't know. Not sure where everyone's coming from and what everyone's goal is, but that's the only reason why I wouldn't give it like higher than, I would give it like an 8.5 or higher personally, because I feel like there's still so much that I'm not sure about yet. It's just kind of like there's a lot of stuff happening, and wow, I did not expect everyone freaking dying. Like, what the hell? The biggest problem, I think, is those kids that went there saying that they were being attacked. So they basically, because monsters in this world, you know, they have this stigma around them. They're monsters. They're not humans. Like, you know, in a game or in like in a game that we play, we slay the monsters because in our minds, the game, they're the monsters. And I think this is like, has been since season 1 for me, similar to a game world. So I believe that the people in here think of the monsters in the same way as just slimes or ogres or whatever. And Rimuru has changed that. And they don't know that. So both barriers were raised pretty much at the same time. So they were separate, but just at the same time. But are they working together? Are they not working together? I don't know yet. But, you know, mystery is good. Maybe it gets revealed in the next episode or so. Why does every episode feel so short? I need more. Me too. It did feel short. You might be used to ReZero runtime for episodes. I know I am. I give this a 4-star one. Shuna told us that. Last time or today? With the pacing being as fast as it is, characters falling in love, Milim betraying us, I don't know, Rimuru not being there, these random new characters, not random, but these new characters coming in, framing the monsters. There's so much going on to keep track of. I definitely can't say that every single thing gets soaked in by my brain. It's just a lot going on, but it's handled pretty well, better than the second half of season 1 for sure. At this point, that's how I feel. So let's see, here was I here? Slime episode 6. We don't know how many episodes there will be technically in this, right? I mean, I think I read someone say 24 or 26, but when I'm on here, it doesn't give a number. It just says 5+. So usually if the number is known, it will be like 5 out of 11. Dr. Stone, 5 out of 11, which is both really weird. Attack on Titan, 10 out of 16. So I'm just curious why this is 5+. What's the plan, Slime? I would give story a 7.5 just because of the pacing, and it's a little bit much for me to really just know. Characters 8, visuals 8.4, audio 8, enjoyment or investment, I would give it an 8 for investment. I was still a little bit hoping that but I guess they had to be with Rimuru at this episode and focus on where he is and what he's doing. But it's not resolved in one episode. I don't remember how many episodes did I say, 2? Matty said it will be like resolved in one episode, or I think eventually you also kind of said maybe 2. But I don't think it will be resolved. Now that I saw this episode, it might take a little bit longer. Because, you know, with how OP Rimuru is, you don't expect things to... Apparently this season is a split course anime. So this is the first course of the second season. need to buy myself another one of those. That's almost finished and it's so calming. I'm really, like, I don't even feel like it really sunk in yet what happened. Sorry, my cat is sleeping on my chair. Because it was haha funny boobs ass, and I did not expect it to go into everyone being slain. Like, what the hell? Do you mean in this episode, Matty? When you saw that Rimuru got his skills removed? Yeah, but I was more talking about last time we said that we think it will be over in like 2 episodes or something because of how OP Rimuru is. But obviously having his skill removed like that, it wasn't removed, it was limited. He still had at least gluttony to rely on as a last resort, but now it's too late for the people back home. How many of them? The next episode is called Despair. It's gonna be dark, it's gonna be rough. Will Mulan still be alive? Will the guy she was in love with, whose name I forget, still be alive? He's been around longer than her. I don't remember his name. I remember Mulan. But I think it's because it's so similar to Mulan, and so... Asahi. Can I just call him Asahi? He has the same voice actor as Asahi from Haikyuu, right? I never expected this anime to get dark, I won't lie. It got pretty dark in season 1. Not as dark as this, but it did get serious, definitely. So I thought I always expected it to go. Season 1, part 1, I was almost ready to give it like a 10 out of 10. I loved it so much. And then the second half came and I was like, but I think it got pretty deep. Not as dark, but I expected it back then it could go to something like this. But it's kind of it's kind of normal for isekai though, because it's like game worlds, and these kinds of backstories are quite common in game worlds. You know, entire towns being wiped out, usually by ogres or something. In this case, it was the opposite. It was the royal heroes who usually come to save towns, but now they fucked it up. Okay, so yeah, it was by in a flash, but I'm looking forward to next. Well, actually, not looking forward to like another episode next week, but I do want to see what did the gluttony end up doing and who is left. Who did we lose? Did we lose anyone, or is it gonna be like just nameless townspeople, which is not a bad thing. I don't want to lose our people, honestly. Shion, Shuna, Benimaru, Gigi, Erosengi, Gupta, Glopta, Glipta. You know, that little girl's shoe was just lying there. Though the little girl, often in shows, from Schindler's List, that little girl in red, it happened in a lot of shows where there's one little girl with a teddy bear, and in the end you either see her shoe or her teddy bear, or her wandering around with blood on her face looking for her parents. Like, hey Ewaage, thank you for subscribing, and you have been subscribed for 9 months, which means today is the birth of our Twitch baby. Our baby's name will be Kewage. Or Anamawage. No, Kewage. We go with Kewage. It's better. Thank you for the sub. Okay, so that is it from me. At one point I was starting to get a little bit like anxious and I had to use my aroma dough. I don't know if it was the anime or what it was, but I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week. I will be watching episode 7 live on the 23rd of February. I usually start the stream around 7:30, start watching the anime around 8:30, and that's PM South African Standard Time. Okay, so I will see you guys then next week. I look forward to reading your thoughts. Bye.